Hello, Cancer. Thank you for being patient as I've been spending the last couple of weeks to get to know my decks. These new, wonderful, beautiful, hopeful decks, the Star Tarot and the Illuminati Tarot. Tarot Illuminati, excuse me. I recently was at a festival doing readings live and in person, and boy, what an amazing experience that was. That was just incredible. While we're shuffling, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. It helps me out a lot, and it quite literally taps you here into this reading. If you'd like to donate, the information is in the description box. I could use some tapestries, new fabrics, and some display items for these readings. I do hope you appreciate not only myself doing free readings, but everybody on YouTube who does, because this is rewarding and fun and all of that. It is also quite a bit of work. Cancer, so far we've got 2 swords coming out, okay? So it looks like you could be dealing with an air sign. You could be thinking about communication. You have the 5 of Swords at the center of the spread, Cancer. So it looks like you have sort of sabotaged yourself in something. You might be coming out of it, but there's a loss here that has to do with an air energy. It could be communication. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It created a ton of worry. Someone cut you off. You could have cut someone else off, but really I'm feeling like someone else has done this with you, and it's creating some pain for you. You were looking toward going, into this new cycle, but you got tripped up a little bit by being stuck on the past, by being stuck on focusing on your losses. I have the World here that's surrounded by the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. So there's been this sort of a bit of a delay in this change that you want to make. Financially and emotionally, there is simply lack. It's an internal struggle for you. And it looks like something is being held back, something is being held onto. It could be communication that you're not expressing. That could be part of the sabotage, the self-sabotage that you're going through right here. You already know that you've been doing this. I've got 3 5s here, but on the right hand side I've got the moon and the sun. So it looks like there is something being revealed. The 4 cards that fall on top, the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the moon, and the sun. So there is, like, you became actively confused because this new cycle seemed to appear to be starting, and then something went, oh, stop. And you're at the center of it. There is an air sign at the center of it, but your self-sabotage right here in the middle is you rejected some sort of offer, or you will be rejecting some sort of offer because it was unclear, because it was confusing. It's like someone came to you with all this passion, or you came to that person with all this passion, and you're excited for a new beginning and this new cycle. But then through this Five of Swords, things became confused. You got into your own head, you got worried about something, you started not looking at everything good that is happening in your life. The Princess of Cups is up top here, and you know, she's holding up this big cup and she's ready for it, but she's sitting on this column of pain, of being unsure. She wants it, she's ready for it. This is, the beginnings of it's a prayer, is how it feels to me. Thank you. And we don't want to hold back anymore. We don't want to have to deal with keeping all of this pain, focusing on what we've lost. We don't want to have to deal with that anymore. And you don't have to if you don't want to. You are free to accept and reject any offer that comes your way. The problem becomes is when we overthink it, when we get too worried. You know that what's blocking your wish fulfillment, what's blocking your sun is, well, first of all, being overwhelmed by the entirety of mind, body, soul. There's a financial obligation, there's an emotional obligation, there's a mental obligation. You know that this is overwhelming for you. You know that there's something that needs to be revealed, clearing up this confusion so that you can find this happiness again, okay? This happiness may also, or revelation may also have to do with a Capricorn. I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Leo. I'm seeing the moon, which is typically Pisces, but could be Cancer. Definite air signs here. Definite air signs. There's a base of thoughts being trapped in your head. You're worried about, some of you are worried about your body and your physical health. You're not quite sure what's happening in your health. There are secrets being kept. They will be revealed. But they're going to be revealed in divine timing as Spirit sees fit. You are not going to see how the information is going to come to you ahead of time. It may surprise you when your cup gets filled, Cancer, okay? What you really are looking for is this emotional connection that will last. And it could be with this air sign, and you are worried about making a decision and choosing the wrong thing. But you've got a lot of options, and you have to have faith. The fact that the Princess of Cups is holding this cup up to, what is it? There's no cards above her. The Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups have come up. I'm going to pull 3 more. Thank you, universe. You need to take it slowly, Cancer. If what you're desiring is this family dynamic, this sun, this coming into relationships with this Two of Pentacles, moving beyond this loss, patience is required. Prayer may be required for you. Seek beyond yourself. Whatever you consider to be divine, those answers when you silence yourself in meditation, that's where you're going to fill your cup, Cancer. That time to yourself where that voice comes in and you allow it to say the good things, the hopeful things. Because everything is changing. It's time to release the heartbreak. holding on to all of these swords. Release the heartbreak. You have a choice here to stay stuck. That's why the Five of Swords is the center of your reading. You're making a choice to stay stuck in your pain, Cancer. We need a new perspective here. We need a new perspective, okay? You're holding on to this pain that you don't need to hold on to, because when you move forward beyond this Five of Cups, beyond this self-sabotage, beyond here, this wheel takes you toward the sun. I mean, this wheel is taking you toward the sun. This devil here, what I'm getting for this devil here is that you know you're blocking yourself. You know you're blocking your sun. You know that these are a possibility, that this is possible. You've got to get out of the head, because what's awaiting you, Cancer, is this brand new beginning. This brand new beginning of emotional fulfillment. Not like this brand new beginning from the past where there was pain created in these thoughts of yours, in this sabotage, with this air sign, in the communication, okay? Now it's time for this emotional fulfillment. Stop focusing on what's been spilled. It's time to allow your cup to be filled by whatever source it is that you believe, because it is your truth. It is your new beginning. It is time for you to have your cup filled and to shine. Make the decision to take care of you and the choices that bring you beyond the self-sabotage. Thank you for being here.